Our next two guests, who hail from the ATL. MTV's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back and better than ever with its 13th season.
We are joined by stars Rasheeda and Kirk Frost. A little preview ahead of tomorrow's premiere. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Shout out to the OGs, season 13, and we should point out that this franchise is the longest running of the Love and Hip Hop franchise.
Yes, it is.
Good thing. That's a good thing.
That's a blessing.
Congratulations. You guys look the same age as you did in season 1. You look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, she's like, go on.
We don't feel. I don't feel like it.
You don't feel like it?
Yeah, I don't feel
Appearance,
the,
yes. Inside might be a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't feel the same as I did 13 years ago. So when we talk about how long this show has been going on, do you ever get used to your life playing out in front of cameras after 13 years?
To a certain extent, and then sometimes we tend to forget, you know, because we're so regular, so normal, you know. When I'm in Walmart, I tend to forget.
Yeah. When the show is off, you get the most regular feeling, but when it comes on, you instantly remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I also love the fact that you guys do regular stuff. Like, y'all go grocery shopping. And
For sure.
all
Most
the good
definitely.
things.
Everything normal, everything regular.
Yeah.
And plus with us being parents, like we show and display our kids our regular life, and that's just who we are.
Okay, can we talk about the drama? Because I would say, because the two of you have been married, and also kudos to you for being able to stay married through all of this. But you guys don't shy away from the drama that happens in your lives. Talk about how you've been able to sustain your marriage and raise your family while being on a TV show and all this drama that's around you and within your own relationship, how you're able to sustain.
Well, I won't say it's been easy.
Yeah.
But, you know, think about it in a reality sense. Like when you're going through difficult things in a marriage, which everybody I know who's married has gone through some type of obstacle. You know, it's not always easy, but you have to be willing to fight. You have to be willing to, you know, deal with those difficult times. And you also have to be willing to be truthful and stand in your realness, communicate with each other, and you got to be willing to fight for it.
And sometimes things that happen also, as you look down the road, it actually makes things better because you get a different line of communicating. And you also get a lot of people who weigh in and you like, but you don't even know me like that.
Right.
Yeah. So you learn a lot, and you learn to definitely love what you got.
Absolutely. And you have to learn how to tune people out as well and move in your own path.
I don't want spoilers, but can you give us a hint, a taste of what we can expect from you two this coming season?
Oh no! People won't live in their truths, and you know, deflection. A lot of people just look to deflect and gonna blame a lot of stuff on Kirk and Rasheeda, but not display their life. They're perfect. It's just funny.
You know, they want to ridicule us for being truthful in our life and standing on what it is we have going on. And, you know, that's a problem to some people who don't want to live that way.
Interesting. Not throwing any shade, but I do notice a lot of times, you know, like you might see Bambi or Scrappy in the middle, or the common denominator, if you will, in the middle of a lot of this stuff. And as you mentioned, sometimes you guys come up. So how does this work? Because you have to be around everybody. And even though you know there might be a problem in the center of the I guess, the crew, how do you maneuver?
You got to be yourself, and then you got to tell people, you got to look in the mirror and just face the truth. You can't look to just keep throwing something to somebody else just to get you by. It's just be you, and you know, it's either you're gonna be real or you're gonna be fake. And I think a lot of the fake will be exposed this time on a level you haven't seen it.
And we also have to understand holding ourselves accountable for the things that we don't do right. And be willing to learn and evolve from that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, well, it's the OGs, Rasheeda and Kirk, joining us this morning. The season premiere 13, season 13 is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Cannot wait to see you guys there. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Our timing is off. We're way over somewhere else.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.